Hey entrepreneurs, in today's video we're going to talk about my top 5 of favorite supercars and hypercars. The majority of people, including me, could not afford these cars, but if you're part of the 1%, you could buy these cars with your spare change. Having said this, let's begin the video. So, in the top 5, we have an American icon, the Ford GT. The last iteration of this car, the V6 twin-turbo EcoBoost with top center exhaust, hollow side vents, and active rear spoiler, is one of my favorite cars out there. This car is famous because of its heritage and because of the rivalry between Ford and Ferrari during the 50s and Le Mans. This car costs about $500,000, but it's a great investment because nowadays if you want to get one used, you need to pay twice of the original price asked. This car is absolutely exotic. It's rare in quantities, it's rare in production. This car is one of the best cars ever created in America. I hope one day I could buy a Ford GT. So in the 4th place we have the Roof CTR or the Yellow Bert. This is one of my favorite cars out there and one of the most timeless designs in the automotive world. This car you could make it totally bespoke as if you're making a Koenigsegg. This car you could get it all-wheel drive, you could get it turbocharged, you could get it naturally aspirated, you could get it rear-wheel drive. It's a very car, drive it focus, is analog, the speedometer is analog, the transmission is manual, so it's a very drive focused car. But because this car is bespoke and you could create the paint job, you could create the interior, this car will cost you at least $760,000. But I think it's well worth it, thinking that this brand is very exclusive and they don't make a lot of these cars. Also, these cars are totally made by hand. So in the 3rd place we have the Nissan GTR 50. Italian design. When I first saw this car, I didn't like the paint job, but the design by Italian Design is amazing. I love the active spoiler, I love the aggressive front splitter, I love the futuristic front lights, but I don't like the price tag. It's 1.1 million. But this car is totally bespoke and they're only gonna make 50 of these cars worldwide. So it's very exclusive, so that's why it's so expensive. Even though this car is amazing because it's making 100 horsepower more than the Nismo version of the Nissan GTR. This is one of my favorite Japanese cars today. I hope the rest of the manufacturers in Japan, they keep up and they make their own hypercar. In the future, maybe I will change my mind and I will look for a Toyota or a Acura or a Lexus LFA successor. So now we're gonna talk about the 2nd spot, and that is for a British car manufacturer, and that is Gordon Murray T50. This car is a 2.6 million analog supercar V12 manual transmission. This car is made by the legend designer Gordon Murray. He designed the original McLaren F1, a 3-seater supercar that is a touring machine. This car is very expensive, but they're only gonna make 100 cars out there. They say that there's only 2/3 available for sale today. So if you have the money to buy one of these, don't miss out to check out the website of Gordon Murray. I'll be leaving down below on the description. So in the first place, we have a Swedish design hypercar called Koenigsegg Jesko. Koenigsegg is one of the most fastest cars today, and also they are pioneers in automotive industry. They are famous because of their carbon fiber wheels. They are famous because of their free valve technology, which is a camless engine, and also they're famous because of the removable roof, because you could have the car as a roadster or you could have the car as a coupe. Besides, Christian von Koenigsegg made very few cars per year, which means that these cars are a great investment because they are rare and the majority of people could not get their hands on one. Also, these cars are great investment because some people even make money from these cars. Koenigsegg, absolutely, if you want the best of the best on the automotive world, you need to get a Koenigsegg. So that's all for today's video. Make sure to write in the comments below what is your favorite hypercar. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Besides, share this video with friends and family so I could grow my YouTube channel. Having said this, I'll be seeing you soon.